Recording on OBS but your videos don't look as clean as you want? I'll show you the best OBS recording settings for 2026. Let's jump into the video. Go to settings, then output, and then recording. Set the output mode to advanced. For the encoder, if you have an NVIDIA GPU, you would want to select NVENC. For AMD GPUs, select AV1 or AMF. And finally, if you don't have a GPU, just set it to X264. Hardware encoding keeps CPU usage low and recording smooth. Now for the rate control. For recording use, you want to select CQP, otherwise known as constant quality. This gives you better quality, smaller file sizes, and better bitrate usage. For a quick CQP guide, if you put 16 to 18, this is usually your high quality videos. For 18 to 22, this is the best balance for most creators. For 23 or more, this is smaller files or lower quality. If you're unsure, just start at 18 to 20. Now for the keyframe interval, set it to 2 seconds. For the preset, set it to quality, but if you have a strong GPU, set it to max quality, and finally set the profile to high. Now before we get into the rest of the OBS settings, I wanted to thank today's sponsor, FlexiSpot. When you are dialing in stream settings for 2026, it's not just about bitrate and encoders. Comfort actually matters if you are live for hours at a time. I have been using the FlexiSpot Ergo X Pro ergonomic office chair in my setup, and it has helped a lot during long filming and editing sessions. What I like most is how adjustable everything is. The lumbar support, headrest, armrest, and even the footrest lets you stay locked in without constantly shifting or getting distracted. The chair feels solid, rolls smoothly, and stays comfortable even during long OBS testing sessions. If you are upgrading your streaming setup this year, I will leave a link to the FlexiSpot Ergo X Pro in the description below. Thank you very much for FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back into the OBS settings. Now go to settings and then video. For the base canvas resolution, you want to usually match your monitor. So for me, this is going to be 1920 by 1080. For the output canvas resolution, you want to usually match your base resolution. So I would set mine to 1080p. But if your resolutions are different, you want to use these two downscale filters. Lanczos is usually the best quality and bilinear is for the best performance. Now for the FPS. For 60 FPS, that's usually for gaming. For 30 FPS, this is for low-end PCs or just talking content. Stable FPS is always better than higher FPS. Now go to settings, then audio. For the sample rate, you want to set it to 48 kilohertz. And here are a few mic filters you might want to add to your microphone. First, just a noise suppression using RN noise, then a compressor, and finally a limiter set to -1 dB. Now let's finally move on to the advanced settings. For the renderer, make sure that it's set to Direct3D 11. For the color format, set it to MV12. For the color space, 709. And finally for the color range, be sure it's set to full. Also, make sure that your process priority is set to above normal. Now for a few quick final tips if your recordings are still stuttering, are to make sure that you don't have a bunch of Chrome tabs open. Make sure that you close any type of background apps that are not being used. If you are gaming, be sure to use game capture rather than display capture. And finally, don't use a bunch of heavy overlays that will slow down your system. And that's it, the best OBS recording settings for 2026. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe down below, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.